child, thank y'all for picking up my call. Nicki Minaj got robbed? And even worse, the Barbs think I got something to do with it? Excuse me. Ice Spice is paying for views? And Saweetie is back. Saweetie is back. And allegedly, they trying to say she escorting child. And look at Cardi B and the girl's girl. She said she wasn't going to talk or taunt about Bia during the first week of her release week. And that should help out Bia, right? Oh, Cardi. And do y'all know that boy Sombre? I like some of his songs, I like some of his music. Well, apparently some people like his music too, but they go to his concerts and one girl said his concert was a fool and was kind of brain rotten. I want to see what she had to say about that. Well, let's have a conversation about it all because this is Woo Child. Woo Child. Woo child, let's hop right into this call. I hope you guys had a wonderful week. I've missed you guys so much. I'm sorry I've been gone a little longer than I expected. I have been gearing up for my new EP, Midnight Bodies, coming out on the 31st, Halloween day. Here's the cover. We worked so hard on this cover, on this project. I have been working on this EP for over a year, and it's only 6 songs. I've had the pleasure to executive produce this entire project. Yes, your girl is a producer. I've co-written, I've co-produced this entire project with my amazing best friends, Uzo, Amy, Bray, my amazing engineer and producer, Aaron. Midnight Bodies has been a labor of love, and I'm so excited to be a black boy in pop, dance, electronic music, and I'm so honored and so thankful for everybody that has given me help to make this project, to make it to what I have wanted. I've been hearing in my brain for over a year. And I'm so grateful for everyone that has streamed Midnight Bodies, the single, up until now. I can't wait for you guys to hear the entire project. I will be coming back to sit down and listen to the entire project with you guys and break down everything track by track. And then I'm going to sit down with my engineer and my producer, Aaron, to give you insights on how we produce this project. Because, bitch, what I tell you has been sleepless nights. It's been, baby. And I'm also giving myself a task to learn Ableton. If you know Ableton as a producer or somebody that plays live instrumentation and records themselves at home, you know Ableton. I am learning that because I'm not learning Pro Tools. I said Pro Tools, she's god awful. So I can also know how to do my sessions on my own as well. I have not even been on Patreon like that. I have been on YouTube like that. I've been focused on getting the music video shot and together and packaged everything for you guys. So after the 31st, I'll be back locked in on Woo Child's and Patreons and everything. I promise you. I just wanted to give this music all of my attention, and I am very, very happy and very, very proud of it. And the Barbs are too, because the Barbs have been commenting on everything I've been doing. Before I woke up and saw that I was blamed for being a part of Nicki's robbation of it all, I woke up as gagged as the rest of y'all. Bitch, I said robbed. And then y'all said, I did it? Wait a minute, now how I get into this? They said, baby, you are connected to this boy. I don't even know what this boy's name. Who is this baby? DeAndre, allegedly DeAndre. DeAndre, I don't know who you are, but they said, the Barb said, you know him, that's your industry friend, because I have said in a few Woo Childs ago that I have had people in my life that I personally know, have worked for or worked with Nicki in the past, and they cannot stand her and they don't never want to go back. Now, that has nothing to do with this boy. I don't know this boy. Now, Barbs, riddle me this. Now, why would I publicly get on camera and say, I know people? And like, if I did know this boy, like for real, if my friend was stealing from somebody, I would not be trying to like publicly say, I know people that be around Nicki. Like, calm down. That's crazy. I'm blowing up my spot, my friend's spot. Like, what's going on, Barbs? Come on now, girlies. But I get it. I know it's funner and funnier to say, like, Zach is a part of this. It's all his fault. But no, I am not a part of anything that has anything to do with stealing from Nicki Minaj. But I love how the Barbs have now, anytime I promoted Vertigo, which is my single coming out on the 31st, that's a part of the EP. I'm so excited. Which I love that y'all are so excited for Vertigo, and I love the love I've been getting from Vertigo. Y'all are not ready for this track. Y'all are not ready for this track. Me and Uzo and Manike wrote this and produced this in London. When I tell you, bitch, y'all not ready for this song, girl. This song is one of my favorite songs this is actually one of my favorite things I've ever done in life, this entire project, this entire EP. I've never done anything this sickening before, ever in my entire life. And y'all will be the judge of that, of course, but I do truly feel, no shade. However, I've been posting a clip of me dancing in the middle of the street, and the Barbs ripped it to shreds, girl. have been called everything but a child of God because I was promoting this music in the middle of the street. And I want to add, y'all, I was not tucking, okay? I was actually wearing a dancer's belt in that, all right? And everything is wrapped up how it's supposed to be wrapped up. Now, the gag is, okay, your boy just, listen, God has blessed me, okay? And that's just all I can say. And I don't tuck. I'm not trying to tuck. I'm not trying to hide my member. I just make it presentable for all ages so I don't poke nobody's eye out. But apparently, I guess I'm still poking somebody's eye out. But I'm not trying to. And I ain't gonna be ashamed of it, okay? So that's just what it is. But I do want to get into this whole robbing situation because Nicki Minaj being stolen from is insane because Cardi called it. Cardi called it. Can I share my screen? Can we go ahead and just hop right into the tea? Let me share my screen. So I woke up to this. Nicki said 3 different people in a span of 2 months charging my Amex without permission. Some couldn't even explain how they had the brand new card number. So she had gotten a new card. So Nicki had a new card before, right? May I mind you, Cardi tweeted this. This is during the whole debacle earlier this month. Remember? She said, you don't listen to nobody around you. The only person that have the power is Kenneth Petty. But you know what happens with that Amex when you sedate it. And she also said, your husband is not stopping you from your actions because he lets you do drugs all day to numb you so he can max out your credit card. Yeah, you think I don't know? Them queens that you be letting in your house every time you kick them out be coming and spilling your tea in the hood. Because you know Cardi be in the hood, darling, the hood, okay? On top of all that, in the same, I think, day, if not the next day, this comes out as well. Nicki Minaj, 20 million LA home at risk from being seized over massive debt owed. Now, I don't believe that. Like, you can't tell me Nicki ain't got $20 million, you know, sitting around somewhere. But you know what? Let me tell you this. It's a little sad, right? Because I have a soft spot for Nicki. You know what I mean? Like, she's tired. She gets on my nerves. She's very unpredictable. And her delivery is a fool. But something is up. You know what I mean? Like, and we're gonna go deeper into it on this call because I do wanna like highlight some facts here. You know what I mean? Like something is in my mind, it's like different. And it feels like Nicki is being targeted in some way, somehow. The fact that US Weekly reports that Nicki has $20 million, you know, house at risk of being seized over debt. This is also piggybacking off the fact that Nicki was like, you know, people owe her money. You know, I don't know if it's Roc Nation, I don't know if it's Jay-Z, I don't know who owe her money, but she's been saying like she's owed coin. Nicki also goes and tweets, one of the credit card thieves have also been tracking my moves with a tracking device that led right to his own cell phone number. You can make this ish up, LMFAO, won't God do it? Yes, he will. So Nicki said somebody is tracking her? Now, I don't know, Nicki. And see, this is when things get like, she all right over there? I mean, I know how some barbs were like trying to like come up and be like, you guys need to leave her alone, mental health. When that Lord ass girl was out and she was almost wanting to be a little, you know, when she wasn't feeling so hot and she wanted to unalive herself. And y'all were like, well, go ahead, since you want to work with Cardi B, Barbs. But now the Barbs feels as though Nicki deserves some type of sympathy or empathy, I should say, and charge it to mental health. When Barbs, y'all are not sitting around kubayan about nobody else's mental health, Barbs. Now, what if I got on this camera and said, ah! If I said, ah! You Barbs are tearing me apart. Y'all would sit up here and laugh. Y'all would make clips about it. Like, look at that, can't take. Look at her. Her mental health is declining, girl. She can't take it. You want to give it up, but you can't take it. I say that to say, you know, Barbs, if you guys are gonna sit up here and protect Black women and mental health and all that, y'all need to apply it across the board because y'all be switching up. Some of the Barbs. Now, and when I say Barbs, maybe let me make this very, very clear. Because I have a lot of Barbs that loves me and we love each other and we see each other. It's only a few of you psychotic girlies. And I'm gonna call out some of you girls, because you girls been waiting for me to call y'all out. So I'm gonna call you out tonight. So according to Red Media and US Magazine, Nicki Minaj is reportedly at risk of losing her $20 million LA mansion after failing to settle a huge debt owed to a security guard she and her husband allegedly assaulted in Germany. I remember this, according to US Magazine. Many people are suspecting that this is her reason for suddenly coming online to talk about the money that she's been missing from her account. Interesting. So this is some context here. It's from US Magazine here. Nicki Minaj LA mansion is at risk of being sold off due to a massive unpaid debt she and her husband, Mr. Petty, have refused to pay. US Weekly can exclusively report, which is insane. US Weekly is insane. On October 6th, Thomas W., I'm not going to try to do that last name because Wiedenmuller, who was awarded $503,000 from Minaj and Mr. Petty in a lawsuit over alleged assault by Petty in 2019. Nicki, hold on, I didn't know this. Now this I didn't know. Or at least, and if I did know, I don't remember. Wait, Nicki, you had to pay $500,000 because your man assaulted a security guard. So this husband of yours is costing you money like that? This husband of yours is costing you money like that? All right. Oh. Thomas, who was a security guard at one of Nicki Minaj's shows in Germany, said Minaj owns a 11-bedroom, 16-bathroom, 11,000 square foot home in Hidden Hills, California. The entertainer purchased the home for $19.5 million in 2022 of December, according to property records. In his motion, Thomas explained that he believes the home is worth enough to pay the mortgage and liens of his debt. He pointed that Minaj has a $13.2 million mortgage lien on the home. How do you know all of this? Oh my God. So he said, bitch, I want my money. Oh, is this what? You know what? I'll say this too. It is interesting that US Weekly is reporting this right around the same time that Nicki's coming out about her Amex being stolen. And the fact that Cardi even brought up the Amex situation before Nicki could even explain or even come out and say, you know what, my money is missing. So something is wrong and something is really happening. Something around Nicki is taking her down. I mean, clearly because of her husband attacking a security guard back in Germany in 2019, she had to pay $500,000 to this guy, Mr. Thomas, and now he won't move. Female Rap Game tweeted, Barbs are bringing up Offset and his mother stealing from Cardi, attempting to place her in the same boat as their conspiracy theorist. However, Cardi left. Nicki's blaming Roc Nation for the use of her Amex instead of realizing it's the man she carries. Oof. Cardi did leave, girl. Cardi did leave, girl. And speaking of conspiracy theories, Miss Female Rap Game, Nicki started to tweet some things after this whole robbery and, you know, the US Weekly of seizing her assets of the house and all this started to come out. Nicki started to tweet some things like this: the systematic breakdown, the core idea, key steps in tactics, isolation and alienation, pressures and triggers, surveillance and staging. And even with this isolation and alienation, they slowly turn family, friends, and coworkers against the target through rumors, lies, and subtle manipulation. The goal is to make the person feel like nobody believes them and they are alone against the world. And if I had to be honest, think about it, right? You can feel how you want to feel about Nicki Minaj. You can have your opinions about what she is saying and how she is saying it, and even her backing Trump in some type of sense, because I do want to get to that, because girl, what are you going through? Get it together. However, comma. To just boldly say Nicki Minaj is just crazy and write her off like she's just crazy. Now, unpredictable and unsound, yes. Irrational, yo, absolutely. You can't tell me a woman that's been a part of this industry for 15 plus years and knows a lot. Nicki knows a lot. Nicki knows a lot. You want me to say that she's just completely crazy and all this is made up? I don't know. And how Cardi says allegedly Nicki is schizophrenic and all this. Maybe it's a result of being in an industry that she has seen transform people and isolate people and break people down, and she's seen the nitty gritty of it. Because here's the thing, right? Barbs, me nor you have been in the proximity of the industry like Nicki Minaj has been. Not even Cardi B. Not even Cardi B. None of these rap girls. Let's be so effing for real, right? And what I mean by that is Nicki has seen, experienced, been around, heard, talked to, involved in things that will never see the light of day. And if they do see the light of day, I'm sure there's some consequences of that. And with her threatening to release things and stuff like that, it looks familiar. I mean, look back at like Britney Spears and like Michael Jackson. You know, Michael used to speak loudly against Sony. And a lot of people feel like, you know, conspiracy theorists feel like Sony was allegedly the reason why Michael's no longer here, because, you know, Michael was one of the strongest, most powerful artists in the world. He owned catalogs. He was more powerful than the record industry itself. That was a problem. And they said, oh, no. And he's speaking too much. He wants too much. He has control of too much. We had to silence this. Now, I'm not saying Nicki is nowhere in that predicament, but I do feel like Nicki does know things in this industry that makes her a threat and a target. So when Nicki isn't complying to what people want her to comply to, and what those people are, who those people are, I don't know. You know, it's none of my business. Maybe that could be a thing why she's promoting this and why she's posting these things like this, right? She also posted this. The image projected is, see, they're crazy, unstable, addicted, or dangerous. The effect, the victim begins doubting themselves, reacting defensively or breaking under the pressure. From the outside, it looks like the person is losing it. In reality, it's a manufactured breakdown designed to strip away their power, credibility, and support systems. Why it works? It's powerful because it uses the victim's natural human reaction against them. It turns allies into enemies. It makes the target appear like the problem while their true manipulators remain hidden. We've had entertainers in the past come out and say there's this like dark shadow. There's this figure of power behind this veil. There is politics. I'll say that. There is politics in this industry. And the politics in this industry can be very, very harsh. And that's putting it lightly, to be honest. I'll use public figures like, you know, Kanye or Amanda Bynes or Britney or maybe even Tupac. Like, they used to come out and say things like, you know, I'm not really in control, or, you know, I can't speak on this and the third because X, Y, and Z is watching, or, you know, they know. And they used to say things like that. And I used to be like, who are y'all speaking about like this? So for Nicki to be getting painted as like this schizophrenic, she's losing her mind, she's losing his grip of reality so quickly and so hard by not even just by fellow rap girls, but by the mainstream media as well. Now, hold on now. Now, hold on. Let me fight you and say, let me not hold my hand and walk with me, sister. Nicki also brought this to herself as well. Nicki's approach to speaking about what is important to her and what she feels needs to be said about her industry and about her career and about how she's been treated and about how other people have been treated is wrong. It unfortunately lost the plot of what really needs to be said. But I think that's why what she's trying to say isn't coming across correctly. Yes, her approach is wrong and things like that, but because she doesn't know how else to communicate what she's going through besides Twitter, and it clearly seems like maybe major publications or the mainstream media don't want to hear her, or maybe they're shutting her out. Maybe they're told to shut her out. Maybe they're told to not listen to her. If she ever tries to speak, shut it down. You know, kind of silence her. Don't let her be able to speak her things, speak her truth. So she uses Twitter. And the thing about using Twitter is that it invites a perspective. You know, it invites a perspective on what you're trying to say as being a tweet. And sometimes it doesn't hold the weight of what you're really trying to say. Does that make sense? And this is not me defending Nicki's antics at all. I mean, her coming for people's kids and saying the things she has said and things like that, and it doesn't excuse none of that at all. Or even supporting Trump. Can we get into that real quick? So my baby's Pop Fusion said this, right? Nicki Minaj openly showed support for President Trump in a new tweet while taking shots at Vice President Kamala Harris. This comes after her fans recently tried to push MAGA allegations against Beyonce and Jay-Z, which I tried. Now, this is... Now, when the Barb tried to say that my baby B and Jay-Z were MAGA people because they were sitting at a table or in proximity of, I think, Ivanka at a function, I was like, well, you know, the Trumps are allowed to go places. They're allowed to be in rooms that the elite billionaires are allowed to be in as well, like Beyonce and Jay-Z, who are elite billionaires. So I'm not surprised, as you know, the elite 0.1% is only like 1,000 people in this entire country. I'm not surprised that they all know or exist in each other's world. They may not agree with each other's views and or hang out, but they might be in the same, function. Like, I've been in plenty of functions of people that don't like me and I don't like them. And I don't agree with half the things they say, but they are in this industry. So here we are. Or they have a reason to be in the same party that I'm in or the same function that I'm in. That's very common. But to say that they have cohorts with MAGA because of that is insane, Barbs. I'm just letting y'all know that was late. But your girl, your queen, said this. Flattering photos are allowed to be posted of me again. Thanks, President of the United States. Epiphany had politicians thinking she would lead them to a victory. Had Live Nation thinking she knew her ish. LOL, how much money did VP Harris have stacked up for her campaign again? Yikes. So why you come for VP Harris like that? And then, thanks, President of the United States? Who is Epiphany? Who are you nicknaming Epiphany? Is that somebody in Rock Nation or something? I don't know. Now, Nicki, I don't understand the shout out to Trump at all. That does seem a little left field. But see, this is the thing. You tweet things about manipulation and people are trying to sabotage you and make you look crazy and things like that, which I'm not saying that you are wrong or you are lying, because I do understand manipulation behind this industry. That is true. Now, that's one thing she's not lying about. She's not lying about that. Manipulation and how your image looks behind this industry is so real. So real. Like, no shade. Some people in this industry have levers they can pull to make you or I or anybody that's in this industry look a certain way to the mainstream public or to the GP or even to your own fan base. It's easy to be, it's not easy, but it is very possible. I mean, you see how Drake tried to sue UMG with They Not Like Us. Now, granted, it was a rap beef and things like that, but Drake knew. The reason why Drake was trying to sue was because Drake, in his white woman ways, Drake was trying to say, like, bitch, I know them levers y'all tried to pull back behind them curtains because I was a part of the program helping y'all pull levers on other people. So I know the levers, Kronk. That's what Drake was saying, bitch. I know the levers, Kronk. Which he wasn't going to win. He wasn't going to win against Mr. Lucian Grange. He wasn't going to win that, babes. That was cute. You thought. You really thought. But I say that to say he knows the tea. Like, he knows what's going on behind the tea. And then speaking of me being involved in this whole robbing Nicki situation, a barb, get clipped by Killer, I guess apparently made a TikTok that said this.
The thing is this, Nicki has worked with people I've known. I know. And I've heard horror stories when they come back from working with this woman.
That's true.
People that I love dearly that would never work with her day in their life because they said, and she's asked them, oh yes, Miss Bitch, we know your tea.
Nah, boo, we know your tea. So let's get into it. Zachary Campbell, you devilish Decepticon. You thought that you
I'm sorry. Let me turn her up, because bitch, you devilish Decepticon. First of all, you're so pretty.
Just by coincidence that you always talk about how you've spoken to people who've worked with Nicki Minaj and they've said she's oh so horrible. People that you are close to. And so let me guess, it just so happens to be that you're friends with DeAndre Tristan, the credit card scammer who's not only stole thousands from Nicki Minaj, but has went to jail and has a case.
Now let me ask you this, baby Barbs, because I'm guessing he's speaking on y'all behalf. He's speaking on this. I'm wanting to give the psychotic Barbs. That's who's psychotic, bitch. I want to give the psychotic Barbs a chance. Because, oh my God, they know so much. They know so much about me. Since the psychotic Barbs know so much about me, and they want to expose me, and they think they can drag me out of all people. Y'all cute. Clips by Clilla is saying that I know this boy. You just saying that, not allegedly, and you're actually accusing me of a crime that you have no evidence that I'm a part of. Now, why would you do that? Because how did you assume that I just know this person? Because I said that I know people. Like I said on my Wu Chow episode, that I know people and I'm around people that have worked with Nicki and they can't stand her. That's very true. That's a very true fact. But why I gotta be this DeAndre? I don't know this DeAndre boy. Nicki has had, you know how many people Nicki has had people work for her? You know how many people has quit on Nicki Minaj? You know how many people Nicki has fired because they sneezed wrong? Do you know your queen? Do you actually know your queen? Do you know your queen do you really know your queen? Because I know your queen. I know how she gets down behind the scenes for real. There's multiple people that have worked for Nicki Minaj, girl. And they're not there anymore, but go off. Let's see.
For it. So now that we know that your information about these horror stories about Nicki Minaj and people not wanting to work from her are coming from the hash-slinging slasher of credit cards.
Yo, the hash-slinging slasher of credit cards is hilarious, bitch. You ate that. Since I know your information is coming from the hash-slinging, slash-slinging, period, bitch.
Tell you that he was swiping Nicki Minaj's Amex card left and right like he's at a casino. You think you cool and got the tea in the scoop because you've been getting tea from a credit card scammer from the 60s. I don't know who told this Blastoise bowling ball to get on social media spewing tea he don't actually.
Wait, you called me a bowling ball? Now why I gotta be a bowling ball? Well, I'm a fat bowling ball, by the way, bitch. I mean, if what a good looking bowling ball, bitch. I tore that. Thanks. But like, you don't even know. You're literally just like, this is a thing, Barbs. Like, not Barbs. Psychotic Barbs. I have to start differentiating because my Barbs and my psychotic Barbs are not the same girlies. For you to be this pretty and just speaking out your neck like this, wrong. Ooh, so wrong. It's insane. See, like for me, like if Nicki ever came out and said, well, Zach, who you think you know? Because bitch, da-da-da-da, I can come back and say, well, girl, X, Y, and Z, and da-da-da-da-da, you remember them? You remember them? Maybe you don't remember them, but maybe you do remember them. I don't know. But I do know for a fact I know who. So I can back up what I was saying. You can't back up what you saying, Psychotic Barb. You can't even back it because you just speaking to be speaking. We could have been friends, and you. Damn.
But the point of the matter is, you've been in cahoots with DeAndre.
I have been in cahoots with
credit card scammer. So you about to go down with him. No shade. All of y'all are getting involved in a RICO case. Y'all are so dumb. A bunch of thieves, liars, and weirdos plotting
So,
on a girl who is 5'3".
5'3". Y'all are plotting on a girl. What does her height have to do with anything? You can't make this shit up. The Psychotic Barbs, you can't make this shit up. And you wonder why I key on y'all. You wonder why anytime y'all try to tweet at me and make something go viral and y'all think y'all keying on me, bitch, I'm laughing at y'all 10 times harder. It is funny. Oh my God. Y'all will make up anything to try to make something work. And it's not the tea. Like, you look very less than smart. You look very less than smart, friend. And I don't want this for you. If you're going to really bring in some tea, bitch, bring it together. Bring in some, like, put the heavy hitter facts. Not because she's 5'3" and y'all are coming for a 5'3". Yo, bringing up her height is insane.
5'3". This woman is 5'3". All of you grown-ass men are sick. Y'all are going to hell.
Listen, Clipped by Killer, I appreciate you for even thinking enough to make a response video to me, so I appreciate you for that. But let me tell you, babes, you're completely wrong. And the next time you try to eat me up or read me the bowling ball, the big boulder bitch, whenever you try to do that again, just come correct. Just come with the right tea, and I'll confirm if it's wrong or right. By the way, I have no problem doing that. But next time, if you're gonna do what I do and try to come for me, you gotta do it right. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to you. I wish you all the best. I hope you thrive and keep making good content. I'm sure you're gonna make beautiful content going forward as a Psychotic Barb. It's fine. Whatever. Anywho. So after all of this was going on, right? Nicki got on Spaces and was like, I'm quitting. I'm not doing the music no more. I'm not letting y'all have that. Y'all not getting the album, da-da-da-da. Now, when Nicki was hinting at quitting and like retiring from music, I was like, girl, you just saying that because you want whoever's messing with you from the back to leave you alone. Mm-hmm. Let me hear what my girl had to say on Spaces, girl.
Ability to snap my finger and make you grow hair out of your bald spots. And purposely kept that information to myself and just knew that that could help the world, and you know what I mean.
What? Nicki, what you talking about? Who's bald spots?
Y'all know my serious voice. No, today, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I've been, I was gonna say, the music. But I had a real conversation today with my husband.
She gonna gloat about that husband, girl. She gonna gloat about that husband. As she should.
Withhold the music because
Nicki, spit it out. I hate when she talk like this.
There's a bigger meaning. He understood. And he was like, it's because that's your gift.
I love that she has that support system around her, though.
But everybody knows that's my gift, but that's not what it is. That's not the reason. And I wish that I didn't feel that way. Like, I wish that it didn't matter. But it matters to the people. It's for the people. It matters because of how happy the people will be when they hear the music.
I hope we happy.
And it's
I feel like we're going to be happy. I feel like Nicki's doing, I hope she's making good music.
Find their little, moments of happiness along the way. All the time, as often as possible. And I feel like, and maybe that is what people feel like, and maybe it feels like, I don't know, but the music is so wonderful.
Don't she sound spaced out? Girl, you all right? I'm not trying to push no allegations or push no narrative. I'm just, come on now.
Like how a lot of you hoes have a hard time with holding your pussies.
Okay, here she go.
And your asses.
Here she go.
And your mouths.
And there she's back.
It's like sometimes I really like
this
just wake up in the morning. But the thing is, you guys, is that.
Bitch said, the thing is, you guys, is that. Nicki! Whatever it is. Because I'm up here smoking right now, girl. So, bitch, I can't talk too much. I can't say too much, queen, because I'm up here smoking right now. Whatever you got going on, Sister Pop, you gotta let that brain rest a little bit, because bitch, you said, I'm not laughing at her, I'm just saying. I am laughing at her, because what the hell is this going on up in here? Nicki, all right, she ain't saying much of shit. Ain't said much of shit.
I'm gonna tell you right now, and I could put this on everything I love. When this album come out,
she said this about Pink Friday too as well.
If you don't like the barbs, you're going to have to get off the internet for the rest of the year. I don't even put nothing on. I don't even like saying I put something on everything I love. But honey gel, honey pie, honey cutie, honey face. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
She's so tired. I live for her. I live for Nicki Minaj, girl. I'm sorry. I will always live for Nicki Minaj. She's so tired. Honey body, honey child, honey girl. Nicki! So let's talk about Saweetie and Ice Spice really quick. They're not together, but nothing together, but I just want to get these in a group. I'm going to group these girls together. One, because Ice Spice was paying for her views, apparently. She said, somebody thought they ate by buying views for me. Baby, it's chess, not checkers. That's what she tweeted. She said that somebody bought the views for her. Now, I feel like the label or somebody in her team bought the views for her, and they got caught, and they wasn't supposed to do that much. Like, let me see. Maybe YouTube has fixed it. Let me see. Where is it at now? It said 8 million views in 8 days. So it hasn't been fixed. It's still those fake views. And it's not 8 million views at all. So she probably got like 2 million views on it max. She's trying to, say Barty Gang bought views. And they did not. They did not, girl. They did not buy views for you. I feel like your label or your team did, and they got caught. And they either bought too much and you didn't expect y'all to get caught like that. Let's see what Baddie is going to do for you, Miss Ice Spice girl. She's been looking really good, though. She looks really beautiful. I love this peachy tone hair. I'm so into it. I think it's really, really cute. But somebody bought them views, girl. It was you. It was your team. I'm sorry. I don't think Barty Gain bought those views to try to, because why would they buy views for you? To try to make you seem like, oh, look at you, she's buying, I'm guessing to make a story like, oh, look, she's buying views. But I don't think that's the drag, like, as a fan base. And if the fan base did do that, if I'm wrong, that's not a drag. Like, that's not really a good drag, is it? I don't think that's a good drag at all. What's more likely to me is your team tried to buy the views and whatever to make, this look bigger than what it was, and then they got caught. And now you trying to be like, oh my God, I can't believe, like, whatever. If they did do it behind your back, they're not going to tell you that they bought the views. They're going to make it seem like you got all this organically. Oh my God, girl, you didn't know? Oh my God. And then as far as Saweetie goes, so apparently Saweetie had a road manager that had said that she was, a road manager, quote unquote, that apparently said that, she would get Saweetie out, going to overseas and things like that. And I guess the soccer player that Saweetie is with right now was allegedly considered a client at first. So long story short, I'm gonna save you the whole story because Saweetie is suing this lady now, okay? As she should. I hope Saweetie does win because like what? And Saweetie be hanging out with these basketball players or the highest bidder, and that, Saweetie, allegedly people are saying that Saweetie and Ruby Rose are like in the same kind of boat of being kind of passed around and things like that, which I want to make a note here, okay? If these ladies, even if they were making money, okay, and doing what they need to do to hang with these men and make some coin, what's the problem? They ain't hurting nobody. And why are they being judged? Now, the music industry is tough. The music industry is tough. Now, if they need to make these coins, they gotta make these coins. I'm not saying this is true. This is all alleged. Everything I'm saying here is alleged about this situation because Saweetie is now suing this road manager, quote unquote. But the road manager said, girl, you owe me my coins because, girl, I got you these clients, girl. And you know how we get down, girl. You know what we do, girl. And I'm like, okay, now if that's the case, what's the problem? And I hope Saweetie does win because the thing is, this road manager, quote unquote, that's up here, saying this, I'm like, girl, you're messing up not only Saweetie's money, but you're messing up your own money. Because if I was an escorting girl and I needed a road manager, quote unquote, I wouldn't hire your ass because you talk too much. You talk too much. I'm like, girl, what? I'm trying to make this money. And here you are running your mouth. But we shall see what happens. I hope, Saweetie, I hope this is a public case. I hope you don't settle out of court. I want to see you go to trial and everything. I want you to drag this girl. If this girl is trying to expose you like that, get your money. Sue this lady. Now, if she's right, and this is all true, then, still try to prove, get your money, girl. Because if this is allegedly Saweetie's hustle on the side, let this be her hustle on the side and everybody shut up and make this money. Saweetie, I'm here for you, girl. I've always said music wasn't her thing, So if she's figuring out something that is making her some coin, it ain't hurting nobody, it ain't hurting her, she's all right, she's safe, she's fine, she's got money in her pocket, I ain't mad at it, Saweetie. Go on here, girl. I also want to get into quickly, right? I just want to quickly get into the whole Monica and Brandy situation, like the whole tour. Like, I like this tour. It looks really, really nice. The ladies look so good and so nice. But here's the thing. When Brandy walked off stage and the internet didn't know what was going on, I didn't like how everybody was just like, Brandy's the problem. Or like, look at her, the show's falling apart. Look, these ladies can't even get it. And I'm like, these like black queens, like we need to like really appreciate our legends while we have them. It didn't matter if Brandy just said, bitch, I can't perform no more and I gotta go. Now, granted, people spent their money to come to this, so I do understand the frustration. Don't get me wrong, I do understand the frustration. But the fact that people gave so much judgment and crucifixion before even getting a statement from her, before you even knew what was going on, and then when she came out like, oh, I was exhausted and I felt like I was about to faint, so I wanted to get off stage so I didn't make a moment. Y'all all, oh, Brandy, we're here for you, Brandy. You should have waited before y'all was ready to crucify. But that's the story of a black entertainer, one, but specifically black women in general. They're just ready to tear them down immediately because, like, it's just what it is. Like, people like to see people get tore down. You like to see people, like, how to, like, gang bang, but, like, gang up on someone. And I don't know, I didn't appreciate that. Brandy and Monica are legends, are R&B royalty, and I just feel like they deserve a lot more respect than that. The ladies deserve more grace and more, empathy than, being crucified before they even get a chance to speak out. That's all I'm saying. All right, y'all, let me drop this into this Wu Chow call really quickly as well, because I just got done reacting to Megan Thee Stallion's Lover Girl music video and song, which you can now watch fully on Patreon right now, because...
Pop that pussy for your man, pop that pussy for your man, pop that pussy for your man.
It just got violent. It just got real violent. Why are we popping our pussies? Where did the pop your pussy for your man come from? Yeah, all right. Can I just say this while we're here, while we're on this Wu Chow call talking about female hip hop anyway, and I was like, well, Megan's right here. I don't want to skip over my girl. First of all, shout out to Megan being in love. Okay? I like that she's my man, my baby, spoiling me down, making me crazy, making me, you know, like I'm here for it, right? This song, to me, in my unsolicited gay opinion, nobody asked for, this didn't call to be my pussy. Like, it just didn't need that. And I feel like you kind of forced it in this song. Like, and I honestly feel like this song was a reason to grow, Megan. I feel like, Megan, you could have showed us a softer side. We know how much of a pimp and, like, how you control these men. Like, and I love that persona of you. I love that no man can ever silence you. I love that you don't allow no man to silence you. Like, I love all of that. But if you're going to make a lover girl, soft girl type song, I just feel like you had the opportunity to really take it there. Like, give us a tonight I want to dance for you type moment. Even the choreo in this, like the ass shaking, as much as I love the ass shaking, because I'm going to be here for the ass shaking regardless of it, you know, like I'm just going to be set for ass shaking regardless. I still feel like it would have been nice to see you give like a, you know what I mean? Like, tonight I want to dance for you. Whoa. Like, bitch, really shake the girls. Like, made the girls look at her like, oh, Megan is not playing. Hold on, Megan really trying to... And I see she's teasing a new era at the end of this, with this like Jaguar cat type thing at the end of the music video. So I don't know what's about to happen, but I'm not mad at the song. I'm not gonna listen to this after this. I'm not gonna listen to this song after this. I don't see me going back to this song. It's a good sound though. The my man, my baby. That's a good sound. Like, that's a good, like that sound. I can see that sound being viral. Now the song, on the other hand, I don't really, it's just like, I like the bass line. The boom, doom, 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 doom. Oh, that was good food. Whoever was playing that, did that, tore that. Ooh, that was good food. Doom, 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 doom. Like, really, the bass line did it for me. She looks good, but Megan always looks good. That's never the problem, right? And can I be honest with you? Can I say this? Because we're on the Wu Chow calls. Can I say this? I do honestly feel like Megan might be doing music just to stay relevant. You know what I mean? I think Megan, I don't know if Megan is reaching to be great, because I mean, she has the Grammys, she has the hits, she's like one of the most, you know, prolific figures in hip hop, not even just female hip hop in general right now. So it's like how much, what does she have to prove anymore? Like, Megan has nothing to prove to anybody anymore, you know, and then she shouldn't. She's been working really hard. Like, I still want to see artistic development. And I feel like we've been stuck in like 2020, 2019, 2021 with Megan for the longest. Like, we haven't gotten past the Savage era. Like, I don't know how to explain it. And I hope hotties understand what I'm saying, because I hope hotties out there are not trying to like flip this and dip it like I'm trying to hate on her. I don't like her, because I'm really tired of that narrative as well. That narrative is so tired and so old. I really like this girl. I always liked Megan. I just always I just want her to grow. I want her to develop into the artist that she is meant to be, as far as being this great Southern rapper. Like, even, you know what? Even if she would have made like a UGK, Outkast, I choose you, babe. Like, that would have been sickening. But here my put. Like, Megan, you don't have to do that. Like, there's so many things you could have pulled from. There's so many references you could have like made to really make it. But I feel like you're stuck in this, like, this is Megan Thee Stallion's brand and this is how it has to be. And it's like, Megan Thee Stallion's brand can evolve. You know that, right? That Megan Thee Stallion's brand can be something different. And the thing is this, seeing her like at the games with Clay and being all lovey-dovey and mushy, I love this. I'm like, Megan, you look so good, you look so cute, you look so happy, bitch, I love this. I wish you could put that evolution in the music as well. This is what Megan had to say to the haters. She said this.
I'm a real hottie, okay? When I do peep online and see what y'all doing, I feel like y'all
get so easily riled up and easily discouraged when y'all know people get paid to talk crazy about me? Like, don't it seem a little weird?
Can see that.
Like how overwhelming a lot of Megan Thee Stallion hate seem? Like, that don't seem right, do it? It's not, because people are getting paid to do this. These are bots. These are paid people. Like, if you scroll through some of these people's tweets, it'd be a man that been tweeting about sports for 8 years. Now all of a sudden, he just hate Megan Thee Stallion. These people are getting paid to do this. Stop listening to them. Bitch, they time up. Like, what is it even to hate on? I don't be doing that. I be in the house with my man, with my dogs, watching anime at the studio. But I'm trying to tell you, when I give y'all something to cry about it. All right? Then we can start crying. I ain't gave y'all nothing to cry about yet. Fight back when it's a reason to fight. We're chilling right now, hotties. We're listening to Lover Girl, Dad.
So that's Megan's response to this criticism of her and this song. And I feel like she's like digested it as hate and I'm sure there is some hate and I'm sure there is some bot accounts out there in the world, but I'm not one of them. I'm not paid to talk bad about Megan. I'm not here to spread a narrative or hate on her or whatever. I'm just here to say, and y'all asked for my opinion as unsolicited to some, but some asked, and I say, I just think that she could do better. I just think that she can do a better job at making better music, and evolving her music. And I feel like we're trapped in this one bubble of Megan Thee Stallion. And I like this Lover Girl era. I love that you are in love, and I love that you're living your life, bitch. You are rich. The thing about people hating on Megan Thee Stallion, that's crazy because she's a rich woman. Okay, she's a rich black woman out here living her dreams and doing what she wants to do. So it's nothing to hate on, to be quite honest. And if you just hate, you just really are weird. But as a consumer of her music that loves and wants to see her grow, I just want to see the evolution. I'm ready. Hopefully this new era with the Jaguar and or the cat, whatever, is an evolution thing. And I will be watching and I can't wait to see. But I hope it is an evolution of, bitch, all right, we are not just my pussy no more. We are in this gig. You know what I'm saying? Okay. That's all I wanted to say about Megan Thee Stallion's new song. I think that it had potential to be really, really good, but there's nothing to really go back to. It's just it's the same thing about Megan, and then it's just forcefully putting my pussy in there. That's all. Now, the last thing I want to talk about before I get up out of here is Sombre. Now, I like Sombre, right? Sombre got some nice little songs. He made me feel real Abercrombie and Fitch. If you don't know who Sombre is, let me see what his top song is for y'all, because maybe I have a different top song. But he's a new little baby. He's only 20 years old. I didn't know Back to Friends got that big. I like 12 to 12 and We Never Dated. Those are the songs I've been listening to. I like this little boy. He's cool. Or I don't know if he goes, is he? He's he, right? I like him. I think he's cool. I think he's nice. I like the music. I wasn't planning on going to a show no time soon, but a young lady did, and this was her experience. Let's get into it.
First 2 minutes he's on stage, he makes a 6-7 joke. I'm not even kidding you. And all the tweens.
A 6-7 joke?
I've never had such immediate buyer's remorse in my life. I left early. I didn't even hear my favorite music. He proceeds to make a bunch of niche meme references for the 12 to 16-year-old age range group. And I only understand them because I'm chronically online, but every other adult in the room, including my boyfriend, is like, why is he speaking in tongue? What is he saying right now? Just ridiculous to hear out loud. It was like brain rot on stage. 30 minutes in, he cuts all the music and he's like, we're now gonna have the Sombre dating show. Raise your hand and come on up on stage if you wanna call your toxic ex. Make sure it's toxic and make sure there's somebody who's gonna pick up. Again, all the tweens. We then proceeded to watch 3 tweens go on stage and call their ex. And then Sombre's on the mic clock it, bro. Oh, chill out, bro.
Oh.
I've never had such second-hand embarrassment for someone. He would make super niche references to 13-year-olds, but then he would also say super vulgar stuff about getting his sucked, and it was so you know your audience is clearly 13, yet here you are. Okay. There was a moment in between songs where he literally just randomly went, bark for me, and you hear
bark for me.
Arena of 13, 14, 15-year-old girls start barking.
Well, he is 20 now. That is a little weird, bitch. He's 20
Daddy.
now.
that.
Yeah,
He
Daddy.
wasn't even a good performer. Genuinely, it sounded bad. Like he said he had bronchitis.
She said, she said,
and I'm seeing all these kids posting these videos. Oh my God, this must be how my mom felt. This is my generation's David Bowie.
David Bowie? Okay, that's crazy.
I saw a TikTok from the Anthem DC, the show I was at, where girls like recording it, and it's like, the kids are gonna be all right. No.
Hold on, who is this?
No.
Megan?
No.
Is that her name?
Absolutely.
Megan, I like you, girl. You are a fool.
I felt so much rage. Not even during it. Like, I felt rage during it, but seeing the
She said I
aftermath
felt
of
rage
TikTok,
during the
seeing
show?
me, like, he's the hottest. You guys need better role models. You guys need better sex symbols. I'm so sorry.
Sex?
Slender Man? We're picking him? We're picking
Not
weird
Slender
dancing
Man.
I will insert the clip. He dances like Napoleon Dynamite.
No, don't, okay, don't body shame him, y'all, because he is, now the thing about, what caught my attention about Sombre a while ago was that he was this really, really tall man, and I was like, oh, that's cool, like, what's that about? Like, what's this whole thing? And he was just like this tall guy, and I was like, I've never seen somebody this tall be an artist and make pop music in a sense, or like folk pop music. I don't know how to call it, I don't know how to categorize his music, but anywho, he telling 13-year-old girls to bark for him. Let's start there. Let's open that up. Let's open that chat up. You 20, boy. Or I think he just turned 20. I think he's 19. Or he's just about to turn 20. He's about to be 20, one of the two. I mean, I remember, now the other stuff, Miss Megan, girl, now I have to be honest, right? The other stuff, like the bro and all that, like, that makes sense. He's a part of that generation. That's how they talk. Now, to make that a full concert is a fool. I don't know. But Sombre responded. This is what he had to say.
I thought I was chronically online, but it's just come to my attention that there's a TikTok drama going around because a 25-year-old attended my concert.
Him calling her a 25-year-old like derogatory is hilarious. To use 25 like a derogatory slur.
Chronically online, but it's just come to my attention that there's a TikTok drama going around because a 25-year-old attended my concert.
Because a 25-year-old, bitch, he could have called her something crazy at this point.
Too many tweens there. I was making too many brain rot jokes, and she just thought it was a cringe concert. And also, she was body shaming me, and it's kind of started a massive body shaming hate train.
Oh, I'm sorry. She did body shame
me
you though
a
little
bit on
bit.
the internet right now, which is. I totally respect people having opinions, but I am a 20-year-old artist, freshly 20.
Oh, you're 20,
and
okay.
If you're 25 years old and you're going to come to my concert and not expect people younger than you to be there when I, the artist, am 5 years younger than you.
She's only
it's just
25.
a skill issue. I mean,
a skill issue is
also,
crazy.
Like,
Sombre, don't do
thing,
this. I like you a
You
little
have to
bit.
have known about my online presence before coming to my concert. I mean, anyone who knows me knows I've never uttered a serious word in my life. And also, I make jokes for 5 minutes of the concert, and the rest is music. Like, live a little, enjoy life.
Said,
Every
live a little.
age, sex, sexuality, gender, race, everyone is welcome at my concert, and I mean everyone. You guys need to find problematic people to hate on because I am.
Well, that's good.
Also, I'm just going to give a quick tutorial. Also, I just remembered that I had a fever and bronchitis at the show she went to, but the show goes on. I will not cancel unless I'm on my deathbed.
All right. I mean, not a good response. It's not the best response because you're using 25 like a derogatory sense and you didn't. Sombre, I like you. Don't make me not like you, Sombre. Oh, no. Sombre, I like you. I like your music, at least. I like your music. And I'm not aware of his online presence. Sombre fans, in the comments below, let me know if there are some things I'm missing because I don't know his online presence before his music, and maybe he jokes around, maybe he trolls a lot. You know, I know people like to do that, and I know maybe this is part of his aesthetic is to troll and do things like that. So, you know, Sombre, using 25 as a derogatory slur in a sense is just not the tea, and kind of defending that, you know, it's not the tea, and kind of just telling her to touch grass when she didn't, you know, she is nitpicking your show, but like, I don't know, Sombre. I think there are some things you could have like addressed better. But you're only 20, so I don't know. A 20-year-old trying to address anything is just already interesting, right? All right, my tired ass army. This has been a very lengthy call, but I had to catch up with y'all. And my EP comes out on the 31st. Please be here. I'm going to be posting a lot about it, so I will be back to the normal schedule program after, but I will be posting a lot and breaking down this EP and reacting to it and stuff like that. So we're going to get into this music. So I had to give y'all a good woo chow because I'm going to be chronically into my EP next week and finishing and packaging everything up. So I'm probably going to miss some things that I need to talk about, but I will make sure when I come back for Wu Child for the next episode, I will be catching you guys up like I did with this one. I appreciate the love already for my EP. Go ahead and please pre-save the EP in the link description below. If you support me, I appreciate it. Please pre-save the EP. Please, 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 please. I ain't too proud to beg about supporting my EP, so please. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this whole Nicki Minaj robbing situation and the person that stole her Amex and Nicki's, album coming out, and if she's being controlled behind the scenes. What's going on? And how do you feel about this whole Bia and Ice Spice and Saweetie situations? How do you feel? And if you went to a Sombre show and that show looked like that, or any concert and Sombre gave a show like that, and his response was, and the artist that you went to was that response, how would you feel? Like, do you feel like Sombre has the right to feel how he feels, or my girl Megan felt how she felt was maybe the tea? All right, my tired ass army. I love you guys for picking up my call as always, and I will call y'all back real soon. Bye, army.